Mr. Shane Young is present here today on behalf of the Commonwealth as Special Prosecutor. Mr. Lawson, since you're not in the courtroom with me today, I was going to read to you what you're charged with. In case number 20, the indictment says on July 3rd, 2015 and or July 4th, 2015 in Nelson County, Kentucky, that you committed the offense of criminal conspiracy to commit murder when, with the intention of promoting or facilitating the crime, you agreed to aid one or more persons in the planning or commission of the crime or an attempt or solicitation to commit the crime when you and or a co-conspirator intentionally caused the death of another. As charged, that's a Class B felony where you're facing 10 to 20 years in prison. So do you understand what you're charged with in that indictment?
Kind of, but yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to give a copy of that to Mr. Coleman also. Mr. Coleman, whenever you're ready, please proceed.
Sure, Your Honor. And I tried to visit Mr. Lawson yesterday. We haven't actually met. So Mr. Lawson, greetings. My name is Kevin Coleman. He was hospitalized yesterday when I went to Grayson County Detention Center. So that being said, we do, on behalf of Mr. Lawson, we enter a plea of not guilty. Obviously, the court has done a formal reading of the indictment, reserved the right to future motions, and the court has already appointed the public defender's office, or the DPA. Other than that, I would just ask the court to set a pretrial conference.
We spoke about it, that's okay, but I know the normal practice here is to set a pretrial conference. Based on the discovery volume, we're going to have to do it in what I call dumps.
Yeah.
And Mr. Coleman has a terabyte hard drive that's going to be on my office.
I'm going to give it to you today.
Oh, he's going to give it to me today. So we're going to load that up for him and send it out, and then we'll do that. It'll probably take a couple of times to get that to him. So we were just going to ask it's a very complex case. And I think Your Honor is familiar enough with that. There's a lot of discovery, and it's over, I would say, somewhere near 2 terabytes, which I didn't know what a terabyte was till this got dropped off at the office. So what I was going to ask for is if we could set it out about like 6 weeks, and then see if we've gotten him the majority of it. And if we have, then we would ask for an additional pretrial conference a little further out to give him a chance to go through it and then get it and then get a trial date. That's what I'd like to do.
All right.
Absolutely, I would appreciate that time just to digest all the discovery and try to figure out what. I'm sure there's additional moving parts. Obviously, I don't know a lot about this case at this point, but I'm sure there's going to be lots to do. And I think Mr. Young and I actually have worked with each other before. We're both very productive, so I don't think the court has to be concerned about us just wasting time. We will.
We'll move it along.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and conduct arraignment, and we'll come back to this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off track.
That's all right. At this time, let the record reflect that formal reading of the indictment has been effected. The court's going to enter pleas of not guilty in both cases. The court is going to preserve for counsel, Mr. Coleman, the right to file any and all motions on behalf of Mr. Lawson. Instead of setting a trial date, it's my understanding you all wish to set a pretrial conference date out. Did you say about 6 weeks?
About 6 weeks, just to make sure that we got the majority of it, or the lion's share of it to him, what we can.
Okay, so I'm showing 6 weeks exactly would be October 19th. Do you all want to put that on my 1 o'clock docket so it's not interfering?
And I apologize. I'm in Dallas that day. That's the only day in October that wouldn't work. But I could do either later. If we wanted to, it'd probably be better to go later than earlier, just to be honest. But we could do your 1st November date,
or I could do a time certain on October 26th or 27th, either the following week.
That's fine.
I can do 26th or 26th. I can do
26th.
Yes, sir.
What about on the 26th at, let me see, I'm in Park County for the domestic here in the morning. So what about at 2 p.m. Eastern time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to show pre-trial conference in the Lawson case will be October 26th, and that will be at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
One other thing, Your Honor, and this is in part because I haven't, including right now, still haven't even seen Mr. Lawson's face. I would normally acknowledge his identity. I would ask Mr. Lawson, make sure that the indictment has your identifiers correct. Is your date of birth January 24th of 1991?
Yes, sir.
It's the last four digits of your social security number is 8366.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just want to make sure. And with that, I will acknowledge that.
And at this time, I guess the court needs to show that this is now a public record. I think everything is now open. It was a sealed indictment up to this point. So as far as the court is concerned, I know that's what you need to know. I'm gonna show it's an open file at this time.
Yes.
Is there anything else we take up at this time?
Nope.
And Mr. Young, do you think you can arrange with the Grayson County Detention Center?
I
We're gonna
will.
be present at 2 o'clock on the
Sure, I
26th.
can. I'll actually arrange it through Justin Hall,
Okay,
and we'll get that taken care
perfect. Anything else before we call it a day? All right, thank you all.
All right,
Thanks,
thank you, Mr. Lawson. I'll see you soon. Back out there, okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, I have one more thing. If you have, do you have the total bond for each case number for us for our
The bond in the complicity to commit murder case is $550,500. And in the other case, I believe it's 50,000.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
And I'll file formally now case number, entry appearance. Let me give you the SSD.
of. I'll see you all Wednesday.
Let's say all grand juries. Okay, so 1 o'clock. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.